Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I have got a Temu haul for you today along with our advent calendars. And we are sitting at 19 days left until Christmas. Now this is take 2 of this video because the first time I was doing it, I started to get a tickle in my throat, so I took a drink of water and then it went down the wrong pipe, so I was coughing like crazy. So I figured, luckily it was at the very beginning, so I just decided to start over. But all you missed was that I was saying how proud I was of myself because I am on PTO today. Today is Friday in my world too, and I am on PTO today, and I am actually up and awake and dressed, and it's only 8:36 in the morning. So yay. Normally on PTO days I try to sleep in, and I'm like, you can sleep when you're dead. so let's get started with the first Temu item. Now this one, I've been having such trouble with my Temu deliveries, guys. Now this came yesterday, and the bag it came in was actually completely closed up, which was good. It actually came from UPS. But they sent this, and this is not the one I ordered. I ordered the one that had 5 different masks in it. So it had the, well, let me open the listing. It had avocado was one of them, but then it had, I think, rose and sea salt and avocado, green tea, Dead Sea, rose, and eggplant. So it had all of those in it, and probably the same price as this, but I didn't want all avocado ones because this multi-set was a big hit with the girls, and specifically the Dead Sea one, because they say that that one's really good for acne. But I couldn't, like, they sell all of the different ones that are in the set individually like this, but they really wanted the Dead Sea one, and I got this, well, I got this for free. So here I am complaining about a free thing, but you should still get what you order even if it's free. And so yeah, I couldn't, when I was picking out the free gift, I couldn't find one that was just the Dead Sea on that. Like, it wasn't in the small list of things you could pick from for free. So I picked the one with the multi set so that at least a few of them were Dead Sea. But then this is what shows up. So, I mean, we'll still use it. And it's not like I'm going to put it in for a refund or something, but yeah, that's just a little frustrating. Like, I don't know if it's because it's getting into the holidays and people are ordering more, so it's getting harder for them to fulfill correctly, package correctly, all that stuff, but yeah. So, but I am thankful that the bag was completely sealed. But this, and see, so the link I have for this isn't even right. I made this link sheet up before I actually noticed that it was the wrong product. So I should have been getting this one. Although she on the picture has yellow on her cheeks, and there's not a yellow one in the box. So they've, you know, harvested that picture from somebody else. But that set is $5.99. I think the individual ones like this are about the same price. I don't know if I'll find the link for this one, but I'm probably going to just still leave the link for the one that I bought, well, that I ordered, because I have gotten that for free, or for, it's too early in the morning to film these. I have gotten that multi-set before, so I'm comfortable putting it as a link, and I think that you might like it better if it's the first time that you're going to buy one of these. But they do come, well, let's open it. They come in little individually wrapped containers. which I really like, because if you've got young women in your house, they're kind of messy. I don't know where they get that from. It must be their father. But tubes that have to get shared amongst multiple people get kind of gross. And so it's nice that these are individually wrapped. It also would be nice, you know, as we think about gift ideas for the holidays, because you could take one of these boxes and, especially if you got the ones like this that are the same kind, and put them in stockings. Great stocking stuffers for your kids or grandkids or friends, or it'd make a nice, if you have like a Christmas exchange. Yeah, so they just look like that. And they have enough, there is enough in there, plus some, to do a whole face and neck. And it does come with a single one of these, but after you get enough of them, each kid would have one of these. But yeah, I was going to say, if you're doing like a gift exchange at work, some people, you know, fill mugs and stuff. Well, you could, you know, fill it with stuff like this too. So, where am I going to put that? So yeah. So, and avocado is a good one too. Does this listing say what the avocado is good for? Let me see. Did my phone just stop working? No. I mean, they all say for deep cleansing, but I can't remember if they said. I don't see, yeah, there's nothing in here that specifically outlines what's good about the rose, the avocado, the Dead Sea, the eggplant, and the green tea. So there's stuff out there online if you're not familiar with it. All right, next item. All right, this I was influenced by, I watch Angie Wade's channel on occasion, and I like watching her channel because she finds useful things that don't cost very much. So this is one of those things. So have you seen this? This is a car ice scraper. Hang on. So she showed this and I was like, what? Come on. But okay, well, for one thing, it can be a funnel. Oh no. Oh no, mine's cracked. Oh. Okay, well, I'm still going to reorder this because I really want to try and see if this actually works. But I don't think it'll work well. And I'm not going to take the time to glue it. I'm going to have them send me a new one. But anyway, so it's a funnel for one thing. So you really could use it as a funnel in your car, unless this is too big of a circle. But they show in the listing, they show people using it as a funnel. But then it's also got this cap that goes inside. And so you've got this to break the ice. But then they show, like, for snow, they show you using it like this. So have any of you ever used a thing like this? I don't know. I thought when she was talking about it, I was like, I've never heard of people using something like this. And maybe it's because while we get snow here, we don't have snow all winter long. So maybe I'm just not up to date on all the cool technology, all the cool gadgetry to take care of our snow removal needs. But yeah, that you just go like this on your windshield. I don't know that I'd use it on anything but windows, right? Because it's kind of rough. I mean, this is just a pretty cheap piece of plastic, really. So, I don't know. I mean, it's always kind of a pain with your normal scraper brushes too. So I guess we'll see. We'll see if this works. But I've got to, of course, do a return so that I can get one that's not cracked. But I paid $1.41. I got one price adjustment. It's a one-piece, 2-in-1 car window ice scraper and funnel, easy snow removal, and quick windshield de-icing. Yeah, so I mean, maybe this part really only works on the snow part, and I don't know, it's not like it's not bigger than a brush, but essential winter car accessory for car owners, perfect for winter driving, great gift for car enthusiasts. Well, I'm not sure a car enthusiast would be impressed by this, but maybe. And it retails today for $1.79. Oh, it does come in multiple colors. You could get green, blue, red, or black. And the price, whoa, the black is $1.79. All the other colors are $3.79. And I'm perhaps not cracked. But, yeah, so I don't know. We'll give it a try, but I need to remember to actually return it. So you want to know how my return went on my other stuff? Well, I got a refund on there were 6 items that I had to talk to customer service about. And 4 of those items were in one order, 2 items were in another order. And it was a situation where they created the ticket based on the 4 items. And I said, you need to add the other 2 items to the ticket. And they said, yes, they'll do that. I get refunded for the 4, no word on these 2. So I'm going to see today if I can just return these 2 the old-fashioned way on the app, since they're in the same order. So I don't have to worry about the whole multiple orders in a package mess. So hopefully that'll go through okay. But otherwise, the other 4 did get refunded, which I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, I've never had customer service argue me on an issue, especially if you have pictures. So yeah, so that was good. And okay, I need to, my first tea has been steeping long enough. It is a green tea, so I did the Tea Forte one. Let me get it out of here. Green teas are not supposed to be steeped as long as I steeped this one. So it may be a little bit bitter because of that. But it is Tea Forte's Cherry Blossom. It's a green tea, a joyous pairing of tart cherries, flowers, and organic green tea. So I've mentioned before that cherry tea is one of my favorites, specifically cherry almond, but I like cherry. Let me get some monk fruit in there, and it may not be ready to try yet. It may still be too hot, but I wanted to make sure to get the tea bag out of there. So I had a viewer ask me like what steeping means. So I did look up and kind of get an official like definition, but it's basically just how long you have your tea bag in the water and at what temperature your water should be when the tea bag goes in order to get the maximum flavor out of your tea. And so green teas typically don't, herbal teas you can steep for as long as you want, boiling water, kind of the easiest one in there because there's no real tea in those. It's usually other herbs and fruits and kind of thing. But the actual teas, white tea, of course, being the most delicate, and so the temperature would be the lowest on that. And then as you get, you know, green, black, I don't know where orange tea fits in. I don't ever see that usually on different documentation, but I probably have something, and of course the internet knows. But yeah, and the longer, for those kind of teas, the longer you steep them beyond their recommended steep time, they can then become bitter because you're getting more extraction of the actual tea, which is naturally bitter usually. So there's your little tea knowledge for today. All right, I have more to say about tea coming up. You're like, oh no, turn it off now. All right, next I got this. I've been eyeing this for quite some time, and I had the option to get it for free, so I jumped on it. It is to go by the sink, the kitchen sink. It came in different configurations, so I picked the configuration that I'm going to show you. So it has a stand to put these soap containers on. There's one for dishes. What is going on here? Oh. So there's one for dishes. I liked the font. It was kind of very farm style. What's that called? Well, I will just call it farm style. But anyway, it's got one for dishes. So I'll probably put, we use Blue Dawn. Although I do have the Blue Dawn that stands upright and you can just squeeze, which I do really like that configuration. So I guess we'll see what I end up doing with the dishes one. And then farmhouse style, is that what I said before? Then it's got hands. So then you put them together and it looks like this. These are plastic. So if you are, which is great really for people with kids that haven't learned how to be careful with glass things. And yeah, now you could make these yourself really easily, right? If you have a Cricut machine. But yeah, they are plastic, and so it's also a plastic. Is that plastic? This part might be real, like the thing here. Now, I will say, I think this is, yeah, this is bamboo. It's not got any kind of a drain spot to come out of here, so I'm curious how long this is going to last. If because these kind of things naturally just get water, standing water in them. Or maybe that's just my house, I don't know. But I'll be interested to see kind of how long this, I know bamboo is okay in wet situations, but like really for how long? But anyway, there's that. And there's probably versions of this out there that aren't plastic, but actually ceramic. Maybe not Temu, I guess, but Crate and Barrel or something like that might have it. Oh, I need to say something else. Hang on. I meant to say this at the very beginning, so my apologies. But I received an email from a viewer, Pam, yesterday, and she sent me a really unexpected gift. I don't want to say what it is because I'm not asking people to send me gifts. But she knows what she sent, and that was really thoughtful. And I mean, that was really thoughtful. So thank you so much for doing that. You definitely did not have to do that, but I definitely appreciate it and definitely have plans for how to use that. So thank you. It's kind of, uh, it's kind of amazing to me that anybody actually cares what I do on this channel. Like, I really set this channel up, or have been doing this channel more as kind of therapy for myself. I'm naturally not a talker, and so I can go through a whole day, and aside from talking to my family that I live with, I don't do a lot of talking. I don't have to participate in a lot of meetings. Um, and so, and I don't, I'm really socially awkward, and which you can tell just by watching this channel, but yeah, so it's always surprising to me when people like you enjoy watching this. Like, I don't know. I feel very fortunate and very lucky to have found this community. And, you know, because my kids' friends are like, they don't watch it, but they know that I do this, and they're like, you know, surprised that, and in their words, an old lady like me would have a hobby. But yeah, so thank you so much, Pam. I really appreciate that. And I will be hopefully getting back to the post office. I don't go to the post office box every day, but I try to go once a week. So if you're somebody who has sent me a card and I haven't mentioned it yet, that's probably why, because I haven't been there for a few days now. But anyway, thank you. So, yeah, so that actually came at I was so kind of depressed yesterday because we had our annual meeting about insurance, because our open enrollment started yesterday. And our company used to do self-funded insurance, which turned out to be pretty reasonably priced for the employee. And our company, if you are an employee getting single coverage, our company pays your whole premium. But what they do then is whatever they pay for that premium is what they take off of, or what they pay for all of the other bands, like whether it's employee plus spouse, or employee plus children, or employee plus family. Those are the 4 different options. So whatever they're paying for giving the single employee for free is what they give to everybody. So it's fair to everybody. But of course, it costs more. And I do employee plus family because Jason's a stay-at-home dad. So we don't have anything else. So my bi-weekly insurance currently this year is $351, which is way cheaper than a lot of other places I know, because the place I had before this was higher. And so it was like getting a raise when I came here, just because the insurance wasn't as expensive. Well, yesterday they showed we're flipping, and we're switching back to a standard carrier. We're going to United Healthcare, which, you know, that's been in the news lately for that sad situation. But so that's going to make my premium, if I stay on the HSA, go from $351 to $531 a pay. That is like $180 a pay, for almost $400 a month. Well, actually, it would be, because we're bi-weekly, so it is a little bit more than $400 a month. And I'm like, where am I going to find that? I don't just have that kind of extra money. So the post office box might be going away. We'll have to see. I haven't sat down and done the budget yet for next year. Now, our van gets fully paid off next August, but that's August. So that's 8 months. I've got to come up with an extra $400. So that's going to be a challenge. So let's look at another Temu item and forget all of our problems exist. So we have another dipper set. And this one was a color changing mood changing, so temperature changing. And so we've got a really pretty pink sparkles, and I just redid the one thumb. It was late and I just decided I'd redo the one thumb, and actually I think overall I did better on this one, except that I've got to get better at putting the gel coat on that goes on at the end. I've been putting it on too thick, and so it's not drying quite as quickly, so I have a little dent in this one. But it's so easy. I love it. So, okay. So I got this pretty purple one, and then blue kind of in this. I'm excited. I've only done this one dip so far, but I'm excited to see what these kind of glittery ones do. So we have a silvery glitter. Now, these look the same, but one of them turns like reddish orange when the temperature changes, and one of them turns purple when the temperature changes. And then we've got a pretty, well, it's coral here, but I don't know what color it becomes once it's cured and or not cured, but activated. And then a pretty purple. So I love these little sets of 6. They do have sets of 4 that actually come with all the liquids that you need, and a brush and a emery board, in case you are interested in looking for those. I will have some of those on future videos. But this 6-piece set, I got it for free, and it is a mood changing nail kit, and it retails for $4.98 right now. And let me get to the one that shows all the colors. These are the colors. So 2 of those were actually, oh. Okay, so the coral and the purple one, those were the ones that look like they changed colors. So those 2 that I thought were the same, I'm guessing are these 2 on the end. So really one of them looks to be a little bit bluish turquoise, and the other one looks to be kind of a gray sparkle. I need to sometime when I'm bored, sit and dip those little sticker things I got, so that I know, because with powder, those powders, you really don't know what they're going to look like just by looking at them. All right, the last item I got. Now, I am not a Kansas City Chiefs fan. It is the team of my state, since the stupid Rams left town and went back to LA. But I was a Tom Brady fan. So I was actually a Patriots fan and then a Buccaneers fan. And I know that that's like, there's people very divided about that too, but I was a Tom Brady fan. So, and then he of course retired. So I really don't have any allegiance to anybody, but because the Chiefs are in my state, I did go ahead and get this shirt, because I don't have a, like if you have football day at the office, I don't have anything to wear for that. So I saw this, I thought it was cute. Now, it is more sparkly in the listing. I did know that it was just going to be a decal, so I wasn't thinking it was going to be actually rhinestones, but there was more kind of shimmer in the decal, and this one is a very kind of matte decal, which actually I like better, because it doesn't feel like it was just ironed on. And so I actually do really like this. I just wanted to say it's not as sparkly as it appears to be in the listing. But yeah, they've got tons of things like this for any sports team, at least in the United States. It is crooked, but I think we've come to realize that all of the iron-ons are crooked. They're kind of crooked in the same way. So, and then I don't know if I have just like a natural humpback or something, but all of my, like this this shirt, so this is a Temu shirt I hauled recently. All day, I wore this yesterday, so don't judge me. I just woke up before this and put on the clothes I was wearing yesterday. But all day yesterday, this was like over here. So, and I was in the office, so yeah. So V-necks are not a good look for me, I don't think, because of that. Because stuff on me just naturally, I guess I just naturally must stand like this. I don't know. And then before I forget, I am wearing my Pear eyewear. I have my referral code linked in the description below. I don't get any kind of commission or anything. They don't know I exist, but I do love them so much. And I wrote customer service for them yesterday, and I said, I am a loyal purchaser, customer of your products. I show this on all of my YouTube videos. When are you going to come out with a topper that is 3D glasses? So if they ever do, I'm taking credit for it, even though I'm sure it's already on somebody's mind, because why wouldn't it be? But I really want, they have sunglass toppers that actually have a lens in them. And wouldn't it make sense to do a topper that is 3D glasses? So when you go to the movies, you can just, instead of wearing those weird ones that they give you that you have to wear over your glasses, you would just put it on and be, I mean, like that. I should get paid for this idea. So anyway, so I said, when are you coming out with 3D toppers? And then I was like, and what can I do to become an influencer for your product? Because I love it so much. Now, have I heard back from them? No. So, I mean, I'm sure I will, because I did technically send in a ticket. That is a ticket. So they, I think, are like legally bound to at least reply and say, girl, what is your problem? But I really do hope that somebody on that team has thought of 3D glasses. What is today? Today is December 6th, 2024. So just in case I have some kind of claim to fame later on, let's document this. But anyway, yeah, so I love them. It's all in jest that I'm saying those things, but yeah, love it. So back to the t-shirt that has the little bit of a crooked iron on. I paid $8.60, and it says sparkling KC football graphic tee, casual and comfy short sleeve t-shirt for women, breathable polyester. It was very soft. I didn't mention that. It is machine washable, but I wash all those things inside out so that I don't ruin the decal. It's currently $8.60. The black one is sold out right now, but it is available in white and light gray. Well, they just call it gray, but it looks like a light gray. And it's available in sizes 1XL to 5XL. All right, that was it for the Temu products. So if you don't like the advent calendars, I wish you well for the rest of your day. But let's get into the advent. So we're trying the Tea Forte Cherry Blossom Green Tea. That's actually a really good, I can taste the green tea. Now maybe it's because I let it steep a little bit too long, but the green tea is really, it's not bitter, but it's a really good, I don't think bold is something they ever say for green tea. That would be more of your black tea, but it's a full-bodied flavor, and the cherry is a nice complement to it. Okay, so that was good. Next, well, we need to do the other tea after. Is that going to be in the way of the camera? No. Okay. Next, let's do our bracelet. This is a Temu advent calendar, and we're on the 6th. See what kind of bead or charm we get today. All right, well, we got the green ones. I've already gotten 2 green ones, so now we get red. Let me find the bracelet. We have determined that this particular jewelry one, we will have to rearrange the beads once we are done. So there will hopefully, well, maybe tomorrow we'll see the other red one. But it just has it screws off. So that's a fantastic style of bracelet because your beads won't fall off when you take the bracelet on and off. You don't have to worry about having one of those catcher things, whatever they're called. So we're starting to get there. And then while we are in the Christmas bucket list, let's see what our idea is going to be for today. Play a game with family. So one of the things I'm hoping to do today on my day off is kind of get my living room decluttered from all the Temu stuff and all the junk journal stuff that's like in various states of action for my Etsy shop. So that we can then play games in the living room if we want. Plus, I still want to we haven't set up our Christmas tree yet. So I'm hoping, and we've got the Women and Children's charity reached out to me yesterday. They're going to have a truck in my area on the 12th. So I'm also going to be looking for maybe some Temu clothes to put in that. So yeah. All right. And then while we're here, we'll do our movie Advent trivia. So the movie for today, if you're looking for a movie to watch, is The Frozen. I don't know why. I don't recognize that one. The Frozen. Wait. Are we just talking Frozen? like we probably are. I guess I don't think of it as having the in the beginning of it. Yeah, okay. Sorry. That was kind of a silly moment. The trivia. When the newly crowned Queen Elsa accidentally uses her power to turn things into ice to curse her home in infinite winter, her sister Anna teams up with a mountain man, his playful reindeer, and a snowman to change the weather condition. Okay, well, that's not really trivia. That's like a synopsis of the movie. But that's obviously a really popular movie, which apparently begins with the word the. So there you have it. You've got an activity you can do today, maybe. And if you don't have a family to play a game with, you could, and you have a computer or a tablet or something, you could play some games, you know, solitaire and Yahtzee and some of those kind of games you could play. And some of those you could play with other people online, which we've done that before. I've played Pokemon. I've played Pokemon with people online, the card game. So I was an only child. I am an only child, and you learn how to play games like that by yourself. You get very creative. All right, so next we will do our slime calendar. This was also from Temu. This one I've really enjoyed. As an adult, I've really enjoyed it. This looks like it's going to be another mix-in day. It looks like about half of them are slime and half of them are mix-ins. And they're kind of hard to get out because it's complete foam in between all the sections. And the paper is kind of thick. All right, so our mix-ins today. Aw, they're little lemon slices, you guys. Look at that. And a big orange slice, maybe. And just some more of those. We got some, what I called chocolate shavings, so we've got some of those in here too. But yeah, can you see the detail on those? That's cute. Maybe a little bit better on this side because you can see this one. So yay. Now, I've made the comment that I don't really like mix-ins in my slime, But maybe I'll use some of these and then I'll just spend time picking them back out as a stress reliever. All right, so let's drink some more tea because we need to make space for our other tea. But let's try to not choke. So 2 days ago in the evening, Jason made me some egg sandwiches for dinner. And while I was eating them, I bit my lip over here. And the kind that feels like you're gonna chip a tooth, like that's how bad I bit it. Like your whole mouth reverberates and like I can't, well, I did eat more after that, but then it happened again because it's swollen right at that point. So it's like super easy to then bite again. And so then I can't eat anymore because it hurts. And so I kind of had a fat lip yesterday, but I was like super careful as we were eating because we went out to Red Robin to use my birthday gift card from my dad. And we had pizza and I was like very careful, but I did sort of bite it again. And I'm like, dang it. It's going to take that much longer for the whole area to heal. So, all right. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the W7 Beauty Blast one. This was one of the ones from Amazon. I've enjoyed this one so far, although they have your standard rink-a-dink kind of items in it. But it does come with nice boxes that I actually think I could reuse as a advent calendar. Aw, Playful Pout Lip Balm. Oh, or not. So we've got a lipstick. So it's a neutral kind of color, but it's not terrible. So I'll probably try this. That's as far down as it goes though. So chances of it surviving for too long may be slim, but it's Playful Pout. So yeah, I've definitely liked this one better than the Pop Feel one. That one's not been very good. Okay, can I finish off the tea? I still owe you my story on tea, which I know you're like enraptured and waiting for this to happen. Definitely only doing one tea calendar next year. It's really hard to enjoy. Now today will be easier because I'm filming this in the beginning of the day, but it's really hard to enjoy the tea bags after filming when I film in the evening. All right, so we're going to do the Puka Tea Advent Calendar. This one is an English company using probably Indian spices. This one we've got for today, Supreme Matcha Green. And I love matcha. That's probably my favorite thing to get at Starbucks is a matcha frappe. All right, a supremely smooth blend of the finest green tea and matcha. And they're the ones that give you the instructions, the steeping instructions. You're only supposed to steep it for 3 minutes, but boiling water is okay. Well, our water's not boiling anymore, so be that as it may. But yeah, I think matcha is definitely a acquired taste because a lot of people will say it tastes like grass. But upon, as you get more familiar with it or if you give it a chance, you might really like it. But it is definitely acquired taste. Where did my spoon go, you guys? Oh, there it is. Okay, put my spoon in there so that holds it down. So tea. Let's talk tea while we look at our surprisingly baffling puzzle set. So having the news of the insurance increase, being all depressed about that, I'm like, okay, I really need to get serious about my passive income streams. So this Wholesale Ted, the channel, I signed up for their like university is not what they call it, but it's like a e-com clubhouse kind of thing where you get access to all of her really good information. Now it does cost, so it's a license subscription for my YouTube business or whatever, but or my Amy business, because all that kind of falls together. But here's the one this time. But I got an email saying that she was hosting some replays of how she sets up her print-on-demand business, which is a good source of passive income because you set it up and then it kind of runs itself. Now, nobody may ever like any of the designs I create. I mean, that's obviously an issue. There's no guarantees for it, but so I signed up for the this workshop where we're actually going to create our store together and all this stuff. But she recommends if you're going to do it with her at the same time that you have your images ready. So last night I was like, what kind of images am I going to go for? So I decided to make tea my theme for this kind of experiment. And so I found well, let me show you. I found a image that I really liked, but you can't, of course, use images that are already out there. You've got to tweak it and make it better. But the one that I found is types of tea, and then it's got the different kinds of tea, and it explains about the kinds of tea. Well, I really like this idea, but I decided to make it my own, and I'm not done with it yet, so I won't show it on here yet, but that's going to be my thing. So she's like, you know, come up with something that you could sell as wall art. You could put on t-shirts, you could put on mugs, you know, all that. You guys are familiar with that. You see that stuff all over the place. And so yeah, so I was up till 2 last night since I knew I didn't have to work today. I got with my good friend ChatGPT, and ChatGPT helped me come up with my own unique idea or play on that. It's kind of like an identification card, right? And I really like those from the junk journaling world where you've got like the different butterflies, or, you know, what are they? ID card's probably not, or ID is probably not quite right, but anyway, I just like that kind of thing. So when I saw that picture, I latched onto it, of course. But yeah, this one has been a disappointment, you guys, but it was pretty cheap. I think it was like $15, and they still have it in case you don't think it's a dumpster fire. But so yeah, so I was so excited because I got my version of that poster created, and I am so, well, you guys know, I'm so anal. Not that you can tell by the way I live, but I really am. So I had to make sure that all of my teacups were the same size, all the fonts were the same size, everything was evenly placed, you know, all that kind of stuff. All right, this looks like we've got a shaver or a dermaplasty, whatever those are called. I still need to do that to my face. I got to get my Michael Todd set out and do that. But so yeah, so I was super excited because ChatGPT helped me. They didn't help me with the design because I already had the idea for the design. So I had to find like my own, like I couldn't just use the exact same teacup that was in that picture. I found my own teacup and my own font. And while I'm using the 12 different tea types that had, my thing underneath is not telling you how to steep or or how much caffeine is in it. It's not got the technical information about the tea like that one had. It's got its own theme, which is what ChatGPT helped me come up with. And ChatGPT helped me come up with the colors to use for each of the teas. So yeah, so it's kind of an exciting little time for me. So I'm like super excited to work on that, but I need to get all of my images done by Sunday, because Sunday at 3 is when I'm doing this. Okay, I think we're actually, are we actually on the last? No, we still have to taste the tea. Okay. It's probably been the 3 minutes, hasn't it? Oh, and I haven't done the chocolate one yet either. What is my problem? I'm talking too much. It's already 50 minutes. Let's see if we're gonna get lucky and that this has steeped enough. I need to put this down. But so yeah, so I've got a design that I think will look nice on items for your kitchen, and I'm not saying for yours. I'm not doing any of this. I'm just talking to you because you're my friends. I'm not talking to you so that you guys will feel obligated to go to my shop whenever I get it created, kind of thing. But she does teach you how to link your Etsy shop to your Shopify shop. So my guess is that I'll be able to, because I do link to my Etsy shop, because I know some of you like junk journaling supplies. And it's not that I don't want you to go to my shop, but I'm not begging you to go to my shop. I don't know. I'm not being very, I'm not trying to use you. Like, if you never ever looked at that, I wouldn't even, well, I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't even care, right? Because I like just talking to you guys. And I'm hoping that ChatGPT will help me market my stuff using SEO and all that stuff so that I can find people that really do like those kind of things. But so yeah, so I've just got to replicate, because I've got my main sheet, my main identification one, and then I'm taking each one individually and putting it in a little bit different arrangement so that it can like be a series of things. And so yeah, so hopefully the session on Sunday, I should have an actual things listed for sale come Sunday. But again, it's so, I mean, you gotta hope that somehow your niche of people that would like that item find it. And well, I suck at advertising, so hopefully she has some good tips for that. Okay, that's really good. Does it taste like matcha? No, it tastes just like green tea. Like this tastes just like the other one, just without the cherry. Yeah, I don't get any kind of matcha flavor at all. But it'll still go in the nice list because it still tastes good. It just doesn't really have the matcha flavor. And it is fully steeped. Like, it doesn't feel like it's like the water was too cold to get the full flavor out of it. Okay. But yeah, I am a little nervous with this whole insurance thing. So I am, unfortunately, preoccupied. Like, I don't want to live a life preoccupied with money. And you guys could easily say, well, stop buying all the Temu and then you'll have plenty of money for the insurance. Well, no, I would for a month, but then I wouldn't have any income from this channel. And that's the only way I pay for the Temu stuff, is the income from this channel. And the income from this channel is only enough to pay for the Temu stuff. So, okay, we've got another one of these. So this this color turned out to be just milk chocolate, so I'm gonna eat this later. So yeah, so it's not like, I mean, if this channel made thousands of dollars, then sure, I'd be fine, but it doesn't. We're just here for the, well, probably not the laughs. I laugh a lot, but that doesn't mean it's funny. But yeah, so I wish this channel was a moneymaker, but it's not. It is a hobby. And for it to become a channel that would be a moneymaker, I would have to have a lot more subscribers, and I'm just not most people's cup of tea. So, and I'm not a good advertiser, so I'm not one of those clickbait title, like YouTube title people, or, I mean, I've got the technology and the subscriptions to make thumbnails that would be enticing, but like, don't ever buy from Temu again because of this, and, you know, be holding something. No, I mean, it's all good for the people that do that, but that's just not me. That's not, so because of that, I'm never going to get all of the viewers. You're going to see the stupid thumbnails that are like, since that's all that YouTube ever wants to pick out for me. So yeah, so this channel will never, I mean, I really, okay. I mean, if we can have dreams, which I of course do. Oh, yay. Okay. If we have dreams, which it's good to have dreams, I would be so satisfied if this channel got to 10,000. And here's why. Because when you get to 10,000, you can start linking the products. So all these products that I link below, I could start actually using the shopping tool thing and put them down there, because it's no extra cost to you to click on the links, but it would be like an affiliate thing. But I am never going to get to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, some people are so brilliant at what they do on their channels that they get to it like that, or even maybe it only takes them a year. It would take me 10 years to get to that, I'm sure, unless there was some freakish thing that I did on this channel where, I don't know, I don't even know what I could do that I'd have to go viral and there's no reason for my channel to go viral for anything. All right, okay, so here I am, just, I have this video is a hot mess. Is this what mornings are like? All right, this one I think maybe is gonna be one of my favorites. This is rhubarb strawberry spread. You guys, I love rhubarb, and it pairs so nicely with strawberry. So yeah, I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna taste it here, but I'm going to definitely make some toast when we're done to eat some more of this. Okay, this is me, so it doesn't matter that I'm gonna lick this and then put it in here, but I wanted to get the tea off of it. Okay, but it's again one of these brownish colored, they've all been like, where are the berries, the blackberries and stuff? It's super smooth. There don't appear to be any fruit pieces, maybe the occasional strawberry seed, but not like that fig one that was all seeds. But I am glad to know that there are some of you that do like seeds in yours, because you're covered then. Actually, there's lots of preserves out there with seeds in them. So, yep, we love that. All right, so have I used up enough words today? We're at almost an hour. So yeah, so I do want to say, let me just end this with, I don't think people should be preoccupied with money. I think that in my life, God has always provided for my family. Obviously, I talk about the fact that Jason's a stay-at-home dad. So I mean, that happened once we started having kids. So we both worked before that, but God has always provided good jobs for me. And I know that is not the case for everybody. And I'm not trying to say that if you believe in God, that you won't have problems, because that is not true. We all know that that is not true. You get probably more attacks when you believe in God. But the Bible says you can't love both God and money. And so I know that there is a place for, obviously I need to take care of my family, but that is not my true motivation, right? I mean, taking care of my family is, but I'm not a person that's, I want to earn money. I want to, get all this. I just want to have enough. Oh, gosh darn it. I just bit that spot again. But, yeah, so I have enough right now, and we can make sacrifices to have enough when the insurance thing kicks in. But if I can use my intelligence and use the skills that I have to create additional income sources, then I should, if that is something that's enjoyable to me. But it's not for getting get rich kind of idea, which it is for some people. Some people want to get rich, and but that's not me. So I just wanted to put that kind of disclaimer on there in case it feels like I talk about money a lot, that I know where my blessings come from. So, and I'm very grateful for those. And you are one of those blessings, so thank you. I better stop talking before I bite my mouth again. And yeah, so I've got a lot to do today. Wish me luck, and I will be back tomorrow. I might, depending on how the day goes, I might film tomorrow's today, but we'll see. I don't want to get sidetracked. But I hope wherever you are, whenever you are, that you're having a great day. And until we meet again, which is hopefully tomorrow, take care of yourself. Bye.